Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the third War of Bricks Tournament. This tournament will be different from our first and second ones. For this tournament, we will have 16 robots, each of them will get 3 entry fights, and the top 8 bots will move on to the actual tournament. There will be 24 entry fights in total, divided into 4 episodes, each episode having 6 fights. Here is our fight card for the first episode. For the first fight, we have the overhead horizontal spinner lawnmower taking on the egg beater spinner shopping cart. For the second fight, we have the 6-wheel drive lifting wedge Hornet taking on the cage spinner Swift. For the third fight, we have the offset horizontal spinner coin taking on the egg beater spinner poke and jab. For the fourth fight, we have the vertical bar spinner Scuffed taking on the overhead horizontal spinner Midnight. For the fifth fight, we have the vertical bar spinner Deep 7 taking on the multi-wedge bots Bump and Nudge. And lastly, for our main event, we have the vertical cinder block spinner Murica taking on the vertical bar spinner Endgame. As for the changes to the robots, Lawnmower has no changes, while Shopping Cart removed its front wheels and upgraded to stilts. Now that that's out of the way, it is time for our first fight.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Okay, Lawnmower's up to speed and Shopping Cart out there with a box rush. Lawnmower getting some good hits in. The armor panel for the weapon motor on Shopping Cart's off. Ooh, big hit.
Yeah, let me get out of that corner.
Shopping Cart really preventing Lawnmower from spinning up. It looks like Lawnmower's weapon is overcurrented. And Lawnmower gets flipped.
Yep.
Alright, 10, 9,
Good shot by
8,
Shopping Cart.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knockout.
Not a bad fight.
So at the beginning of this fight, I didn't drive very well with Shopping Cart, and Lawnmower managed to get in a lot of good hits. But in the middle and the end of the fight, I kind of just stayed really close to Lawnmower, and he just could not spin up, and then I flipped him over. In terms of damage for the first fight, Lawnmower took 0 damage, and it only got flipped over, so we had no repairs on Lawnmower, while Shopping Cart took heavy damage. It lost some side armor, and the egg beater spinner on it was split in half, which has never happened before, so we were pretty surprised. Okay, now on to our second fight.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, Swift is up to speed, Hornet box rushes him, and Swift crashes into the wall and its weapon is stopped.
See anything?
Hornet tried to flip Swift there, but failed. Swift almost flips itself by hitting Hornet's wedge. Swift escapes and is getting pushed again. Swift is up to speed and is immediately stopped. Hornet pins him Swift against the wall and Hornet flips Swift. Swift is upside down now. This fight's over. And it looks like the robots are stuck.
Does it still count as a knockout for both of us?
Are you able to pause the recording?
No.
Alright, let me unstick it real quick. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knockout.
So for this fight, Swift got a new Son of Waiachi style tri-bar weapon, and Hornet had no changes because it only has one configuration. That was a very good fight, and neither of the bots took any damage. Okay, it's time for our third fight.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, fight!
Alright, Poke and Jab and Coin are both up to speed. Ooh, big hit! Coin escapes Poke and Jab. Coin is up to speed again. Another big shot from Coin. Coin is just so fast. Poke and Jab can't keep up with him. More big hits from Coin that are off camera. Sorry about that. Coin breaks off the right fork on Poke and Jab. Coin is just so fast and annoying. And there goes Poke and Jab's front right wheel. Poke and Jab gonna have an even harder time moving now. Coin just circling around him, getting back up to speed and smacking Poke and Jab constantly.
Oh, I hit your gear out of place.
Poke and Jab having some real trouble turning.
30 seconds left.
Coin's back up to speed. And there goes the rear right wheel on Poke and Jab. He only has one drive wheel now. It's going to be extremely hard to move. He's now crab walking.
You're moving outside of your turning circle, okay? 50 seconds remain.
Sit and spin.
Is Coin going to go for the other wheels? He does. The wheel doesn't fall off, though.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Surprising,
4,
Coin's weapon chain
3,
still survived.
2, 1.
Okay, wow, that was a very dominant performance by Coin. As for damage in this third fight, Coin broke 3 axles on Poke and Jab and shattered a gear in its weapon system. Coin could potentially make it to the top 8. And now it is time for our fourth fight.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, fight!
Scuffed and Midnight, both weapons up to speed. Big hit from Midnight. Another big hit on the back of Scuffed. A huge shot from Midnight. The back panels on Scuffed are completely gone, and its battery is exposed. Okay, so it's hard to see it because of the angle of the camera, but Midnight shattered all of the armor panels protecting Scuffed's battery box, and then it became exposed. So Scuffed tapped out for safety reasons because we don't want to puncture a battery box and start a fire. In terms of damage for this fight, well, Scuffed lost a bunch of armor protecting its battery box, and its front was split in half, so the weapon was no longer connected to the weapon motor. Okay, now, on to our fifth fight.
Alright, ready, 3, 2, 1, fight!
So, the fight was pretty boring, but basically what happened is Deep 7 had some forks on the front, so they got under, bump and nudge every single time, and Deep 7 pretty much just pushed them around everywhere, and ripped off all of their top armor and made a lot of roof shots. Okay, it is now time for our main event, America versus Endgame.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, fight!
Endgame up to speed. Oh, big hit from America, big weapon-to-weapon hits, and both bots are sent flying backwards. Looks like America's getting the better of weapon-to-weapon exchanges.
Kill out. Kill out.
More good hits. Endgame is flipped, so because of the camera angle you couldn't see, but Technic Engineer was driving America straight into a very exposed battery box on Endgame since it has no bottom armor protecting it, and America hit so hard that it would definitely puncture the battery in one hit and probably start a fire. Alright, that is all for episode 1. Episode 2 will likely be out in 1 to 3 weeks since both Technic Engineer and I are very busy and spring break is coming up, so we'll probably take a break from BattleBots for a while. So, if you guys have any suggestions or opinions about our new tournament format, please leave them in the comments section and I'll read them when I have time. This is our first time trying this format, so we don't know if you guys like it or not. And also, this is my first time doing voiceovers, so I'm kind of shy and I don't know what to say half the time. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. More episodes will be out soon. Also, keep an eye out on my channel as I will be making a lot of community posts about this tournament for things like voting for what robot you want in the main event, or if you want to request specific matchups between two robots. But yeah, that's all. Bye, guys.